Hey everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei Extras. This is now my third time recording this because I continue to accidentally leak info that should not be leaked. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about how we make the blockwars teams. It's going to be very short and simple because I am tired of talking about this because it's the third time now and I don't know how I keep messing this up. Anyways, very simple. Team making is done by 3 people. Some people may be thinking, well, isn't there supposed to be 4? Well, CPK or Callum currently is busy and is not really involved much with blockwars. He's still in the server and has all the permissions to do team making and team and player management. He's just currently not available. So it's just me, FireBreathMan, and Mysticat working on teams. We do it together in a voice call. We all approve of a team, of a selection of teams, and then that's it. Usually I tend to make a little draft of what teams may look like before we go in the voice call and during the sign-up period, just to get a bit of an idea of who we may need to bring in, if we may need to contact people, etc., etc., etc. So that's that. Then there is the sign-up form. Also, there's a black bar at the top. That's intentional, just so you freaks cannot, sign up with all like 1,000 of you. Like, I don't want that. I don't want to deal with that. So I blocked it off. Also, this email address is already public knowledge. Please do not mail it. It would be very much appreciated. This is how the sign up form works. Very simple. What's your username? This is just so we know who it is. Are you available to play on specific date? This is the date from the last event. First time recording, I accidentally had the new date on here. That was not intentional, so I had to re-record. Then there's options of 100% sure, maybe, or probably and maybe. This is all very simple. Do you play to win or to have fun? Very simple question, just so we can have an idea of what type of team you're looking for. If there's multiple people who want to just play to have fun, we can all throw them together and they can all goof around. Next up, are you okay to be teamed with contactors you do not know? This is a required question because we do not know everyone's connections that well, and this just helps the player give us info that will be very nice for their team. It is an easy step for them, a harder step for us to deal with, but yeah, great. It's just so we know who knows people and who does not. Are you family friendly? This is required as well, just in case people want to be teamed together and one person is strictly not family friendly and one person can be family friendly. We want to avoid that. Sometimes we don't manage to pull it off entirely perfectly, but for example, someone like Captain Sparkles usually prefers to be family friendly, so we try to give him a team that suits that. Sorry. Next up, what platform will you be live streaming on? This is also required because we have a viewer tracker on the blockwars website, and for the dev that works on that, it's nice to know if someone's using Twitch or YouTube, so they can specify that in the Twitch tracker or in the viewer tracker. Next up, here's the optional questions. Some people do not fill these out, some people do. First, if you'd like, you can ask for a couple people to be teamed with. We do this so we can see if people want specific people on their team. I think that's pretty standard. It is something important to note that team requests are not guaranteed, and also you can put them in order. So that's good for the players to know, in case any players are watching this and have no clue what's going on. You can also put down if there's any people you do not want to team with. Similarly to how we do not know how many people know, we sometimes do not know if people have conflicts, and it's just a safe bet for people to put it on here, and then once they put it down, we'll remember. So yeah, or at least we'll try to remember. Sometimes we would forget, but I think for the most part we'll probably be fine. So that's optional, and then another optional question you can put down if you want a specific color. This usually doesn't really get factored in that much, but just in case like a bunch of people that are on the same team want to be on the same color, then sure. I'm pretty sure the blue team last event was on blue because it was requested to be on blue. I'm not sure though. So yeah, and then you can also, if you have any questions, concerns, people can put that here. I already filled this out in the last recording. I cannot be asked to do it again, but you see every single question. Here we go. Here's the response. So here's a response sheet, color-coded for specific answers and questions, which makes it very easy and visual for us to work with. Very nice. So that's that. Very good. I would show you all the other options, but that would require me to fill out the form multiple times. I cannot be asked anymore. Then finally, there's a team builder. This should no longer be leaking. I accidentally pressed this button, which then showed a list of players. I'm worried that there's a leak on there accidentally, but so I will not be pressing it. Anyways, we use 3 different statistics to balance teams. Obviously, sometimes it is not very balanced. That is because of newcomers for the most part, or just because some people have a pop-off day. That can happen. Either way, so how it works is you put down your name. It's me. I'm in the roster. I put my name down. Then from the data sheet, which I will also not show because it leaks players and also shows stats that might not want to be shared. From there, it grabs average points, which I manually input from the website. Probably should automate that. A ranking factor, which is basically a tier list, which for those of you who've watched this channel a lot, you'll know that my opinion on tier lists is very simple. It's useful for team making. Here's the example. We literally use it for team making. This is made up, basically. It's based off of stats for the most part, but the main usage of a tier system is, for example, if a traditionally very good player does very bad for their first season, their stats will be super low, but we can adjust their ranking factor by like 1 or 2 to be more fair for their actual performance, and then we try to make it somewhat balanced. Usually a ranking factor between teams won't be more than like 3 difference, as in like well, it doesn't average. So for example, a team could have like a 4 ranking average as like the worst team, and then the best team would at most be like 3.4. So that's like 0.2. It's divided by 5 because there's 5 people on a team. That's the 3 difference. So it's 0.6 difference, which is divided by 3, 0.2. Because whatever, you get the point. And there's also average place, which is also gathered from the website. This is because points are up in the air sometimes. Some seasons are high scoring, some seasons are low scoring, but placements are always similar. Obviously, some people have outlier performances, but that's not something for us to really worry about too much. So yeah, that's the 3 statistics we tried to balance with. It usually results in something pretty fair. I'd say last event, aside from 3 teams, it was very balanced. I think yellow team was obviously very good. Red team was obviously very good. Lime team was a little underpowered. I think all other teams were right around the the same level. So I think that was fine. That's how we make the teams. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns or anything. Do not ask me to join the event unless you're rich and famous, then sure. Anyways, I hope this all clears up how team making is done. I hope everyone understands. I hope this answers everyone's questions. If you have any questions, I'm willing to answer as long as it doesn't leak any info or anything else. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye. Bye.